Welcome to Part 2 of IDGT and Practicekat's review of Jurassic World Alive 3.9 release notes. In this video, we look at the rebalanced creatures of this update. There are 17. If you have not seen our analysis video of the new creatures yet, please catch that as well. Here, IDGT and PK give their first impressions of the rebalanced creatures. As always, we hope it is helpful to the community. Please let us know any questions, commentary, and your feedback below. We like how Baryonyx Gen 2 has a slight different usage than its epic version. Big damage turn 1 with even more damage potential when it lands a crit. It also looks like it can do better against flocks too. The changes to Marsupial Lion have been needed since 2.0 and resistances were introduced. Its usage fell to 0 once rend resistance became so prevalent. These changes will help Marsupial Lion become more of a team player with its afflicting counter. The Rampage also has a big heal potential, and increased crit damage really ramps up its overall damage output. The Nodosaurus changes are actually not bad for a resilient like this. We're not sure it's enough of a change to impact any performance or usage for Nodosaurus, but they are nice changes. Ludia went through and gave resistances to many forgotten creatures, which is very welcome. Wuerhosaurus getting Thagomizer is pretty big for this creature. This move is quite powerful, and feels like it could be too good for epics and rares. But it will definitely be interesting to see how well they perform in their respective rarities. Great changes for Ankylocodon. It loses a bit of utility against flocks but gains so much more. We really like the changes for this hybrid, and think it can definitely increase its viability in tournaments. Acrocanthosaurus. The resistances alone make a nice change for this creature. Glad that Ludia is finally adding more resistances to creatures below legendary. This helps quite a bit. The OE and counterattack are probably something that should be standard for many fierce like this. Now it has a more defined use next to Tyrannosaurus Rex and Allosaurus Gen 2 outside of its speed and HP. These changes turn Ankylosaurus into quite a stalling tank. Looks like it'll need swap and support to make any impact. We would have liked to have seen group taunting shield exchange on Ankyntrosaurus, but maybe it'll come in the future. Big rebalance for Baryonyx. It can now successfully get set up without the fear of constantly taking additional damage. The counter ferocity will also help increase its damage even more against creatures like Gigantspinosaurus. Decent changes for Concavenator. It has a chance to have a longer stay with the added heal from Strike. Also, its new shield is very strong, and allows Concavenator to have extended play when not facing another fierce. Huge rebalance for Kentrosaurus. It may be some of the biggest changes this update for a non-hybrid. Its head 2 headwinds went through the roof with the new Thagomizer move. Honestly, we really like these changes a lot, and think we'll definitely start to see more of Kentro in tournaments. Megistotherium changes will make it a crazy revenge killer. Being able to revenge kill most of the most annoying creatures in epic formats, even able to take out Fukuoraptor on revenge. It fills more of a niche role, but it will do that role very well. Quite a great closer too. Bronstolasmus changes are very interesting too. The OE heal will keep creatures from running. Triple Horn Trample will definitely punish the flocks, and honestly so much more. Bronto could have used a tad more HP and slightly higher stun resistance, but overall these changes will definitely increase its usage. Dimodactylus resistance changes are needed and helps its usage even more. Glad that creatures will continue to get fine-tuned even after buffs. This helps players to feel good about investing in creatures. Alankylosaurus, the original flying fortress. The OE is pretty big, especially for a resilient of this type. Its counter should also help Alankylo against other resilients. The resistances are all a welcome change too. Alankylosaurus basically has a free swap in now against any non-fierce to predict a swap out and make them pay for trying to swap. Big buff for Acrocanthops. The speed increase has always been needed. Acro's change to Rampage is considerable. The trade for its previous Revenge Rampage removes the chance for the back-to-back big hits. But having a priority group Rampage now is a game changer. Alert counter distraction is a nice touch too. Finally, Acrocanthops should have had distraction resistance on release, so it's long past due. These changes for Ankyntrosaurus aren't enough in our opinion, but at least they are an improvement over what it had and can potentially give this creature some use. Megalocevia changes are what it's needed since release. The change to its Revenge alone, being available turn 1 on Revenge, are significant. Add the increased armor and additional resistance changes, and we have a creature that will fight for its rightful place in this meta. Great to see rend immunity on a creature outside of the Omega rarity. There you have it. The rebalanced creatures of Update 3.9. If you haven't seen our analysis video of the new creatures of this update, please catch it now. Also, if you can, please check out our new blog over at idgt902.com. Take a look at Eduardo's wonderful informative review of this update. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. If you want to see more, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. And stay tuned for all new Update 3.9 beta content on IDGT902 YouTube coming your way.
A haunted, haunted house. Oh, could you love me now? A haunted, haunted. I'm a haunted house. A haunted, haunted house.